Okay, everybody. Good morning. Oh. Wow, this camera, everything's so small that it's like, getting all fumble-fingered. I'm having to get used to it. I don't have kids' fingers. I have adult fingers. Here, listen to some patriotic music. American soldier. Okay. I'm an American. Yes, we are. All right. You know, one of the rights that we have being Americans is to make a lot of our own choices without being punished for them. And with that, you know, comes laws and all that. So, and what this is all bringing me to, let's see if I can do this without squinting. Oh, and good morning coffee. Good morning, Mojave County. Woo! It's a Sunday. It's a beautiful Sunday, except for all the chemtrails in the clouds. Yeah, if you don't believe me, you don't have to. Just do your own research. Do a little bit of research, take a little time. But you know what? Those are all those lines you see. Yeah, okay, moving on. I digress. Moving on. Let's talk about being an American. You know, being an American gives us rights that a lot of other people in other countries don't have. But you know, something I find incredibly sad, and this has nothing to do with our country. It has a lot to do with our laws, and that's that the animals in this country are incredibly suppressed legally. And with all those rights that we've been given, we have the right in many, many states, we have the right to abuse and neglect. Let's talk about neglect. Everybody has an idea of abuse. And it seems like everybody has their own idea. I got toothpaste on me here. What? Of neglect. So, you know, neglect. It's pitiful. You know, I was on a group site, and it said 14 horses for sale, and I thought, okay, somebody went to a kill pen, they got a bunch out, or they're breeding, or, you know, whatever, so curiosity. So I went and I opened up the pictures. Woman said she was selling them they weren't hers, she's selling them for a friend. That's always hinky for me, and that's a caution flag right off the bat. Not a no, just a caution flag. Anyway, let's remember, I don't trust people. I don't trust most of my species because we're liars. That's so harsh. No, it's not harsh. It's the truth. We live in this beautiful bubble that we create, and we like to pull curtains on all the bad stuff. And I do the same at times because I overload. And it's taken me 2 days to get over this. It's been a couple of things that Facebook, I have to be very careful, and YouTube and all that. I can't watch all this stuff. And with what I'm doing, and it's one of the reasons I won't do a rescue, because I can't be inundated by it, and I commend everybody that does it. And unless you've ever done it, and I'm not talking about helping a rescue to rehome animals, I'm talking about getting down and dirty, getting in the mud, seeing the neglect, seeing the abuse. How dare you? For those of you that have done this, how dare you? Now let me tell you what's even worse. Okay, so I move on. The pictures that I saw in there, horses looked okay, and then I see 3 horses. They're in this corral. Can't really see how big it or small it is, but they're in this corral, and it's pure mud. Now, look, I'm not stupid. I'm totally aware that certain areas, this was in northern Nevada, outside of the corral was not mud. Well, that's because the horses are trampling around and working it up. Okay. I don't give a shit. You don't leave your horses, in my book, in mud past their fetlock. Past their fetlock. Do you know the abscesses and the thrush and what that can cause? If you don't, I want you to look it up. Look up thrush, severe thrush. Don't just go for thrush. Look for severe thrush and the causes. Look, I don't ever ask you guys, I won't ever ask you to take my word for things. Look it up. There is tons of, and look at sites that are worth looking at, okay? Don't just look at what people say. Look at the cases, look at the forums, look what people have gone through, look at the pictures, look at the vet websites, Merrick website, which is a veterinary manual. Don't, do some research. You're not stupid. We're only stupid if we want to be. Let me rephrase. There's some people out there that just don't have a choice. Ignorance is a choice. Ignorance, by definition, is a lack of knowledge. Make yourself knowledgeable. I'm a research fanatic. Okay, sun's a little too bright for me today. Sorry, gotta hide my eyes. I know you can't see my expressions as well, but you'll deal with it, trust me. You didn't see this part. Okay, back to the serious stuff. Neglect. Neglect is to neglect doing what is necessary for the health and welfare of your animal. This includes fixing your stalls. If there's sharp corners, if there's wire, even one piece of wire can cut wide open. One piece. Don't say, oh, well, it'll be okay. Because usually it's not okay. What got me about these pictures the most is that I started looking at the post to see if anybody said anything about asking why they're in all this mud. Is it what's the story with them standing in all this mud past their fetlock? If you're not sure what the fetlock is, go look it up. Fetlock. Google is a beautiful thing, and if you're watching this, you have Google or Bing, whatever, Yahoo. I don't care. Neglect. If you do the noble thing, neglect and intention. Intention is a beautiful thing. I intend to. It's beautiful, fabulous. I'm going to go and I'm going to. Example. I can't stand kill pens. I'm just giving an example. I can't stand kill pens, and I'm going to make sure I get my horse from a kill pen. So I go and I get my horses. I get a young horse and an adult from the kill pen. I know nothing about them. You don't. So you're taking on a great risk. That's valiant. Yay. That's absolutely fabulous. Good for you. Now, intent. Intention doesn't pay the bills. Somebody reminded me of that statement the other day. I love that statement. It doesn't pay the bills. And bills include vet bills. They include farrier bills. They include teeth floating, your dentist. They include vaccinations. They include stall fees if you don't have a place at your home. If you don't have a place set up, it includes all of that. Oh, did I mention good, nutritious feed? At least alfalfa, even though, I'm not a huge alfalfa fan. Hay grass, alfalfa, good feed that has nutrition in it. Possibly supplements. A lot of people are huge on supplements. That's it. Look, point being, your intention better have already planned on paying all those bills. Now, if it did, and you could take care of all that, that's great. And if life happens, that's why we're here. I get that. And let's say you overshot yourself and for some reason, you happen to be human and you're carrying heart overloaded in your brain. I get that. A lot of us do that. Now it's time to be honest with yourself and own up. This is hitting very close to home for me right now. And I don't know how to tell you people, you know who you are. You know who you are. And I've been dealing with someone who is not being honest with themselves. A lot of horses from kill pens are afraid of people. They've got issues. That's why the prior owner took them there. You better know what you're doing. You better know a trainer. That's a whole different day. But a trainer, a good trainer, that isn't going to be abusive. I know, everybody's got their point of abusive. So we're just going to go with trainer. You need a professional to help you out. Take one with you. Okay, so prevention is beautiful. Now you're in this predicament. And your horse's hooves are out of control. You can't get near them because you took the halter off of them. And now that you can't catch them, you're afraid of them. Whatever the case is, reach out. Okay, now once you reach out to somebody else and they say, look, this is what we need to do. First of all, we need to take care of the horse's health right off the bat. So these are the steps we need to do. This is what I can do to help you. Now, I'm saying all this stuff because Caring Hearts for Horses, we're here to help you. Get your pride, put it in the closet. I cannot offer you all these things and have you spit in my face and your horse. Forget my face. It just makes me mad. But don't spit in my face without giving me a towel. That's number one. And number two, you're spitting in your horse's face. When you say, I need your help, and we say, here you go. All you got to do is make a call. All you got to do is give me a date and time. I mean, literally, that's it. And you can't do that? You're going to piss me off. You know why I'm pissed? I'm pissed because it's somebody like that. It's actions, lack of actions like that, that put horses in detrimental positions. They are suffering. And because they're not saying, ouch, I'm suffering. I mean, when you haven't been able to touch your horse for 3, 4, 5 months, and they've got mud packed in their hooves, and their hooves are overgrown, and they won't let you touch them because you haven't taken the time. You haven't made it happen. Don't give me your excuses. I gotta do this, I gotta, bullshit. I'm offering you everything you need. You need material to build that, to put up for your horse? Fine. You need somebody to assess that horse? I have a professional and myself to go out there and do that. I will spend 2-3 hours working with your horse until I can get next to and touch your horse. I've done it. I can do it. Now, I'm not a guru. I'm not a miracle worker. But I'm patient. And I'm very good at reading them. And if I can't, I have no problem saying, okay, this is out of my realm. I'm not having any luck. I'm going to reach out and find somebody who can. I have people that can do that. But you have to let me do what I need to do to make things good. You have to own up. I'm willing to keep you anonymous, for God's sake, except for the people that are going to be by your house. I have to see your house. I cannot help you set the right area up for you, the best for you and your horse, more importantly, your horse. If you don't let me come over, you're embarrassed? I don't care. I don't judge. I'm not judging you. I'm not here to judge. Caring Hearts for Horses is a safe haven for you to come to and say, I need your help. What should I do? Don't turn to me and say, well, I know I need to learn how to do this first. No, you don't. It's not about you. It's about your horse. Let somebody else do it. Let someone else do it and then learn. And then let them teach you. I have resources for you. But when you sit there and you send me messages back that you can't, well, that's not the problem. Bullshit, it is too. That's the problem. Look in the mirror. Look at your horse. Don't tell me you want to help out. You want to help this organization. You have a huge heart. That's great. That's wonderful. But you have to take action. If you look at my page, it says, we don't hear words. We see action. It's the truth. They don't care what you say. They don't care what you say. And you know what? There's a point that I get to that I don't care either. I don't care what you have to say, and I don't care about your issues. I care about that horse. That's why I'm here. I have to go through you to help that horse. I have to help you to help that horse. But you have to help me. And this country has gotten so lax and so bad about the legalities that I can't do anything. So you get to sit there and laugh. And I have to sit here and cry for your horse because he's suffering. She is suffering. And you refuse to admit it. Or, even better, you say, I know it's bad. But that's why I need to learn. You arrogant banana. Are you kidding? You're joking, right? You need to learn? You're right. You need to learn to listen and be open. You don't need to learn how to train your horse. Training is second. Health is first. Health is first. Health is first. If you didn't catch that those 3 times, let me say it again. The health of that animal is first and it comes before you. The anger you see is my passion for horses, for animals. I love them. I feel for them. I'm so frustrated with how to go forward with someone who asks me for help, and then when I go to help, you block me. And I have to watch that animal suffer because you pull a window over your, a veil over your eyes, and you backtrack and you make yourself sound sweet. And all these people think you're the nicest person in the world because you got this horse from a kill pen. Yes, your heart is big. Your intention is beautiful. Your follow-through sucks. I'm not gonna be nice. Why should I? I'm watching you beat a child. It's the equivalent. But you're doing it so that nobody can see the sores. And that child is afraid to talk. In this case, it can't talk. So, don't not ask for help. Okay, the point of this is to quit making these horses suffer. Quit making the animals in your care suffer because you know the state can't do a damn thing about it. Nope, Arizona State can't do anything. You have to call your livestock inspector. For those of you that think your vet and the Humane Society and ASPC and everybody else can do something, I hate to tell you this, but your livestock inspector is the only one that can do anything. And guess what they can do? They can take the horse out and put it in a kill pen. And that's only when the horse is dying. And I mean visually, starving, dying. Your horse could be 500 pounds underweight and they're not going to take it. I'm going to let you go. This is too long, but this is my rant. And forgive me for losing a little bit of control. I get really angry. But this is why I started this, because Cassiopeia died in my lap because of somebody that continually said, I'm doing everything I can. Okay, and that's great. But it's not enough. So how about you say, I need help. I can't do what needs to be done. These are the words you need to say. And be realistic about what needs to be done. Health first. Their health first. I don't care if you've been in the hospital. I don't care if you're having a baby. I don't care if you've broken your leg. I don't care if you did what you thought was the right thing by getting a horse out of a kill pen or a bad situation and now you want to learn what to do. That's fine, but you need to face the health first. So many people think training is first. Health is first. Health and welfare of that horse is first. And I can help you, but you have to let me. Okay, I'm going to take a breath. I'm going to do a little bit of, get my composure. I'm at work, so I'm going to go, and I'm going to leave you. And I'm going to say thank you for having caring hearts for horses, and thank you for having great intentions. And now it's time to carry on and carry through. Health first. Can't afford it? Call me. We're here. Just ask us how we can help. Tell me what you think you need. Tell me what situation you're in. And don't be afraid. I'm not here to judge you. I'm not here to turn you in. There's nobody to turn you into. How sad. God, I hope I didn't just give everybody a ton of ammo to hurt their horses even more. But you already know it, so I don't, I'm not telling you anything new. So, thank you so much. Have a beautiful day.